Nearly 40,000 Chicago medical patients' information exposed. The breach at UChicago Medicine means those affected need to take special care moving forward.
CBS News Chicago investigator Tara Molina took a look at the problem and also talked to some security experts. This follows another breach last month and then a bigger one last year.
That's right. We've seen 3 of these recently, and that's why security experts I connected with say this should be a reminder for everyone to listen up with an uptick in these breaches or attacks in the healthcare field.
About 38,000 UChicago medical patients exposed in a third-party breach. The information exposed? Names, addresses, birth dates, social security numbers, financial account information, and medical information. A spokesperson from UChicago told me since it was a third-party attack, the only information they can provide is what's been shared online as they mail letters to those exposed.
When somebody then performs medical fraud, they can make a lot of money.
Scott Schober is a cybersecurity and wireless technology expert.
Our personal information isn't worth, $5 or $10. Now suddenly it's worth thousands of dollars to the right bidder when it's sold on the dark web.
The UChicago breach follows a breach announced at Loretto Hospital in Chicago last month. And the breach at Lurie Children's Hospital we told you about for months last year. That ransomware attack, a network outage disrupting phone and internet systems.
I don't think these individual breaches are necessarily connected per se. What it really speaks to, though, is the rising cybercrime targeting the healthcare industry, targeting hospitals.
And that's a lot harder to be on the lookout for, but also at the same time has much more wide-reaching effects outside of just Chicago.
I reconnected with Jason Baker, a cyber threat intelligence expert who spoke to CBS News Chicago investigators about that Lurie attack. He tells me this UChicago incident stands out because it's a third-party breach.
It would be far worse if we were talking about internal University of Chicago systems where that personal health information might actually have been located.
The best way you can protect yourself with these incidents increasing?
Being mindful and setting alerts is your first line of defense.
Make sure, number one, that you have your credit frozen. That's one of the main things that every American do, and it doesn't cost you a cent, yet most people still don't do it.
No one from the hospital systems we mentioned in this story were available to sit down with us today, but we did put some more information on what to do if you're impacted by a breach like this and what you can do to best protect yourself moving forward in the story you'll find on our website right now.
Tara, thanks.